this particular story, no, one for the compound house. And I would love you, say, share your opinion in the comment section, right? A story about two people. Bako, a well-known media personality. And a Bako, and so a interior deco designer. Just so more worry as far back as 2011. Now, 2025, na better about this worry no egu. Samre Bermano, or a media personality no. And the evidence aba, just say, Obane Fanichi. Oba ne de oba betro e wo social media say be ma de so fa ne chi enipa o mo kire o shentem a wa eni guye e musician bi a wa gidi a high gossip 24 me the story if in Nigeria and a me debut from 2011 to 2026 mesel so be me a subscribe button so no wa click the bell notification icon no e mo refi so be che wa dey e comment section mo ba yen get to the story eti Papa ya hu no screen see. Your friend Frank Edoho. Frank Edoho ayo obi a. I mean, wa wo hwe TV early 2000 mu ho no mode ba bibi no. A wo hwe Who Wants to Be a Millionaire no. Enye Who Wants to Be Rich. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire no. Obo say Frank Edoho and I just say a host no. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ne ade, right? All mo boss are game no good. Now Frank Edoho see so no. Ne first oba warrior no. Your friend Catherine Mbiang. Oni ni jaye in 2011. Enye Catherine ho asa na ye kan. After Sawari no Frank Sasu worry bill in that same 2011 I just say no dear or worry Sandra it is Sandra beye Edoho Sandra interior deco I just Sandra de Frank awo enkwala mienu ewa ma worry ni mo no ma worry ama just ma worry na ye fekeke hey meka 2015 na me ni 2015 na me wo ho 2015 what I say Frank, actual beautiful love letter. And the ma Sandra boss, Sandra boss, send you see just Sandra Sifa, send you see admire no, send ya Sandra CD ni jabana brabo muni ade. 2015, 2022, Sandra so true love letter. Frank 50th birthday, send you see appreciate Frank loyalty ni de kakao. And Frank from Sandra to Frank in 2022. Only for us to wake up in 2025 to learn say Frank awari e tosu mienu. Our next sound awarian. And this news came out in June 2025. But there are rumors. Na bibia be confirmed. Until say you see 2026 me. And a Frankie a call podcast back also. And a podcast say, oh, already aware bebre na what to say we free mu egu ni ade no no work out. And the first marriage see now affecting the brand, affecting the contract with your friend say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire cry Emma just say now was so church and some from A to Z and son a panel on say and of course another podcast so the first podcast was with Truth over to checking out and of course second podcast but that second podcast very recent and of course which I'm sure that you've come across that particular video of course say oh your bar now crossing lines be or the malice ebet it our enemy fan and some count and on kabibi mana how.
The best punishment I can give a woman is malice.
What's a ho on one kasa or beko kuchianimba? Here's what coming across that video on TikTok.
In the same house with you, I'll not talk to you. If you cross the line.
Good. It's a Frank Edoho no kasa about na worry your home sense.
My wife knows now. I am the king of malice. I'll not talk to you.
Now, some video better about and a man for say Frank Edoho 2025 in a TS on no yini jai. Ye cry ko check here. Into mo check here no. Na de some penny pa Frank Edoho at the neko court. There's so mu divorce, which in this case I Sandra no at the Frank neko court mu divorce. And Frank eba betroy social media say abrabod ye sa na tie. Sa me we social media so sa man for share messages any idea bomb pie man say San Frank go through divorce divorce the class and say to Frank and ye we hu ni na no appreciate say man for empathize with ono Frank no man for good messages or more share any idea na ebi ade public no enimu ne say ade we e koso we go through sa for be 2 years near che say we're making peace with it. We accept to say a new reality or go through processing now for about 2 years. And ye na life no a seasons. Senior Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 kind you know or say a day be our name into life no a seasons any idea. It is sometimes so moving forward quietly. But no ne quiet a year. It is somebody the way focused or at peace or do be a send or be a channel or dono or do be a asset. No man was to be frank. Message ya wodi bayi wan chemu die nti a wo ne wo yire ejai wan chemu die nti a When we separate here in the first place in 2025, one trip. Now the idea when we jano, because of some musician who do screen see. You find it Chike. Oh, me I just would name no. About to your aye, aye, ooh. Omali jama, oh no. On also no more running to you. Am I my voice in my own running?
Fight you. Better come there already know. I'll be right beside.
Good. It's Chike. And I'm much Frank Edoho was so okay. Say Chike and I'm so Emma worry any egu. Ain't the other want to make us say Chike because I'm unfortunate. Court them one. Frank Edoho. And the nyama be court them woman a baby diomunsim. Evidence a baby diomunsim. A audios. They say audios no. A conversation between musician Chike and Frank no. A yere. Sandra Edoho. Now remember, say Sandra any Edoho ni infinity so, and that's all social media it bet me addressing this. Now, it appears that during Sandra and Frank awari ni mu. Sandra say, "Oh, and Frank ebaye, eba be confronting no Sandra no. Ohu ni say bibia fall apart. Omawari na fall apart today da. Why say na until say Frank she no say chinchina achia. Ono Sandra no en confess. Enti already ohu ni say bia obia ka bibia kire Frank no na obisa Chike say Chike ni obia bonkomo ana.
And if I do not confess, that's it. It's not. There's nothing he wants to hear apart from a confession. And based on the questions he's asking me, I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. You know. Yeah. So it's done now because that's not happening. So that's it. Pretty much. He doesn't want to hear any other thing because he says every other thing is a lie. If I can't say the simple one, but Osepuka, are you talking to anybody at all? The reason why I'm asking this is he keeps saying they are saying, and he keeps saying that.
This is saying, okay, can I ask you something? Let's assume, can you hear me? That for the wildest reasons I'm talking to anybody for the most stupidest reason, right? Why would I tell them that kind of thing?
And na Chike so ka say, oh, oni obi amon komo na your friend say, Sandra, kache Chike say, because na Frank ka say nkofo na kache no, nkofo na kache na Chike si o. Na me den, sebe ma adwi ni okra. Me de tumi aka bibisa. Consider me brand. Unse be ha me. Me to me nka bibisa. What I say? It's only or yes sure said. Frank na asheda create bibi because ono Chike no there is no way to me aka bibi di ache Frank no.
So what he's saying, so what he's like really crazy about is that I'm contacting you, and you're saying to people that I'm the one contacting you, I'm the one not leaving you, I'm the one contacting you, and then he's saying that you're the one telling me. It's just crazy, honestly. He's just saying that you're talking, and because you're talking, people are saying this. Yeah. So. I know, because I mean.
It's no, not just say Sandra no essay because ono de ohonomo and a Frank Baffy and a Frank Babe confronting no what I say the reason to ono Frank no enjoy Sandra no even though so I find out say Sandra no efanichi no and he say Ophelia Sandra di bejai but senior Sandra enjoy ne chifa no waba say Sandra anka no credit channel. Sandra, tell me something. Sandra anka bibi channel.
I was at home when he came back last night, and he said to me he wanted to talk to me. I said, okay, well, I'm here if you want to talk. And then he goes again and starts all over again. and yeah, and says to me, the first thing he would have done when he found out was to leave, but he feels like as he didn't leave, he feels like I took it for granted, and and whatever kept on happening. And so right now it's either, it still repeats itself again, it's either I confess, come out clean. And I said, listen, I've given you all the confessions you need last year. I gave you all the confessions. What do you need again? And then he says that he wants to know, he knows that, he perceives or he feels that it's still going on. I said, well, if you had proof, you should have brought out this proof like long time ago, and then just call me a liar and then just do whatever you want to do. But if you don't have proof, you cannot just keep insisting that you want me to confess to what you want to hear. Yeah, he said he feels it. He feels it. They said. He just kept on saying they said that we're still talking. That's when he just keeps on saying they said, that you are telling people that I'm calling you and I just cannot do without you. That's basically what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Well, I mean, I know it's not in your best interest, so I definitely know that that's not happening. Yeah, so yeah, I know. Well, anyhow, back to yesterday, so he just...
And at this point, Chike catches Sandra say, "Oh, ono die, no Kenya mean no party on Kasai." Why say ever since Frank have a meeting now, Frank comforting was no on Kasai, only obia Kasai any ade. Na Sandra say because emra sa ade ni see no. O catch Frank say bibia ni wo be obetumi aka catch Frank no. Frank na pack in the bag. Just say Frank ne corner ne Kasai biom.
The guy talks say anyway. Guy said that if we're not, I'm not confessing his dog or whatever back again. So I just heard him. He left the room, packed his bags and went out. He didn't come back last night. So I said, okay, maybe he don't. But he now came back this morning. Okay. Maybe he's still packing his clothes though, I guess. But I don't know. But yeah, he came back this morning and then left again. Didn't say a word to me. I didn't say a word to him. Pretty much that's it. That's the situation.
No, the OGD say Frank no and nama or Bob a man for money. No one say Frank no or try to be creative a narrative. Do all about man for money so we will be no. Or try to be creative a narrative. Say me baby looking like say and you're no Frank no effort or no Frank the enco power no.
I've told you that he's forming. See, I'm telling you that he's creating a narrative because it's ending. It's ended pretty much. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That he's trying to create a narrative and sow seeds in different places that this wasn't his fault and all that.
Now, at this point, I want you to pay attention to the audio very well, right? At this point, and as Sandra and Babe say, in a soft tone, Wabe say, well, say I didn't cramp dear. So I any gua and your Frank fault anyway. Would it see in a soft tone?
I'm trying to tell you That he's trying to create a narrative and sow seeds in different places that this wasn't his fault and all that, which it wasn't his fault anyway. So he's trying to give that story so that when it all plays out, he's not having to, I don't know, pretty much. I just think that's what he's doing. And
in the same audio, right? Sandra go on suggest say Emma Chike say hey Chike sisi a baby adene do ne de e do say ye there am ne wo no nkofo to me hu ye publicly and am ne wo no ye to me to aso nye de wo say ye no it would enya one last thing wait last one.
Okay, you know what, let's do something, right? Let's do one last thing, and then before by the time we're done with that last thing, we block each other like from where we are. You know, hold on now, have an open mind.
I say I'm robber. Ya catch and say papa jai robbery no say wait dear me come my last operation what was I movie that day good and no be and I just Sandra catch Chike was say wait the omonya one last thing said they be met me blocking each other no ma cutting each other off. Why? Because on my end, in your mind, excuse my language, on my a lot of stupid things. It's one last stupidest thing.
Have an open mind now. Calm down. Wait now. Wait now. I've not finished talking and you're talking rubbish. So I'm saying, let's be definite about it, right? It's not just blocking, like, but also just Xing. No, like Xing, like never talking again, never ever talking again, never ever seeing again. But then one last thing has to happen before that happens. You want me to say it? Cost me how? Channel now, for reals, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm serious, like this will just put an end to it. I'm telling you facts. Channel now. You think about it, like is that not fair? That's not stupid. Well, I mean, we've been stupid all along, so let's do the one stupidest thing. Yeah, let's do the last stupidest thing, and then from there, oh God, hey, that's the solution. This other one you said is not a solution.
And where you're about worry for? It's all catch Chike me say. Ne kuna comfort no. Say all confess no fa the morning channel because we who say offer the chi. And ne kuna ba back say all confess it. And now all fair bema no ni cheat na catch bema ni say dem all bema na all kasa ama me kunu say still am ya na okay o de anya hwe he say am be me no jai but me no be jai ya your last one the more ding.
I've not finished talking and you're talking rubbish. So I'm saying, let's be definite about it, right? It's not just blocking, like, but also just Xing. No, like Xing, like never talking again, never ever talking again, never ever seeing again. But then one last thing has to happen before that happens.
And you know, Sandra catch Chike say, "What the uncle home?" So see a crowd was Jim. What is that? Dear Sue, it's your home. Opinion, dear. On Jim, what Jimmy now? On Jim was say, "Obey me here."
Listen, I'm telling you facts. Let me just tell you, best time. Chill now. Just when you're gymming, think about it. But I'm telling you, that's just the way. Have you not heard of it? Have you not heard of that? Like, that's just the way to X. Oh God. Osibuka, listen now. I'm just telling you that that's just the only way. So listen now, either way, if it is solved, if it is not solved, something has to abruptly end it for me and you. Because I'm talking to you, what the fuck is your problem? Are you going to judge me? Wait, are you going to judge me? No, don't judge me. That's not nice. Nancy, what did you say? What did I say?
Because according to Sandra, on the also who say, or Phyllis say, where the only way on the chicken, bet near end your relationship. One say, somebody last one, hard one. We sound way crown on your day. Ding bako. Nine day baby on me. Hey.
Ah, geez. Like, because I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, so I might as well just be fucking damned. What are you talking about? Think about it. Are you going to think about it? I can't even ask all these questions I want to ask. You judge me now. You're already judging me. But I was gonna say, NC. Do you know what that is? Huh? Do you want to?
Yes, because what's here? I say, why damned? So she might as well be fucking damned anyway. Whether or you, why you, adiano, esi, into no or be ya preko, into omonia last one. Nano do me nano, and go separate ways. And you don't know, the Sandra has suggested my Chike view. Sandra catch a Chike say, omonko NC, enko spend it 20 Unimensi, North Carolina. Omonko honomo, enko spend it 24 hours, no phone. Guess what we say? A bay off grade session. Obia bedroom the phone. Obia receive text 24 hours. And yet
like I typically can stay 24 hours. Huh? What's the word? No, actually, NC was actually North Carolina, but okay. Let me just come down to local level with you. Huh? Okay, Hapuwazi and Khan now. This one that is closer, do you want to? Because I couldn't. Eh? If you're not going, I'm not going. I told you. Okay, have one in can now. Leave that one. Do you want to do the other one? I'm like 24 hours, not on any fucking call, not on any radar. Huh? I mean, that's the only way to end it. Like, Guinea. It's a Guinea. Okay, I've thrown it in the air. If you want to talk about it later, let's talk about it later. Hmm?
That's something about. I'm looking at my parents. Because every time we decide to get out,
Is she cute? Okay.
Yes, how do you say better about you? And as Sandra call on Instagram so, I go call out Frank in the hole and say, hey, Frank no chantro. Frank no chantro. In fact, or describing Frank says, or a bitch ass nigga. Or chantro. And I'll say, hey, on no, and I just obey can not but so can I no too ma. Not just a Frank narrative away creating no. A call viral, I'm a man for a yard JD say, no Frank no a victim no. Now no. O choose yes, obe ware Frank no mo raise beautiful kids. Na ka che say, o ma build a home. Na so ni na ono kwa ono single-handedly. And na che say all building and na all grow beautiful design business. Ono kwa no hustle. Ono na wire faithful or relationship na me say, Sandra, wow audio ni etie yo. Wo audio and na etie ye. What do you etie? It's faithful whatever. But Sandra said, "Debbie, oh no, choose here. So be undiluted, be faithful through and through. But dear Frank, yeah, or say no, and they say, or say until say Frank decided say no Sandra na enyem. Omobo di kind time are not on yem sakolan. And now Frank no, efa de chi. And the actress be your friend in Bong Abata. A question share honomo and a ma who do also share her. No, Sandra ni su, Epa Frank Brefio, Frankie Murphy. My first child, and no deal with Sadia. Now, Frank, no more business with your school fees there. Frank, no, I the audio way, so they will let you say if you call to say, with your school fees there. Frank, ne, at Sana, Nisika Semso, Nkono. Sandra ni kanisika sem kon kan yo enso Frank ye dinisika or the ahwema said the offer jantrafo no offer bensibrafo na the Lucky Hotel na ono Sandra de benya alert bia no na the sika ne nam Lucky Hotels bia ba hodo e ho ne nam Frank ni go to the extent Frank ni to ono Sandra ni property kra sika Frank ni nyan no na to mu say property ni so mbo say sika Frank ni property ni kwaje Obisa Frank says he can't hefa evidence who Obisa Frank says he can't hefa Frank to me bua konta Frank to me dom or the who shim and ye or no Sandra ni be huno na Frank any adeze ugbo aja emo na nam hard rock cafe no ni tega Dominic just say oye BB Naija and I just say any nam no ni Amaka Okeke and any nam on this again so woman and nam sa some time ago be cry or the woman be buying Amaka Okeke or the buyer say oh compare sponsorship the Amaka Okeke any for who wants to be a millionaire any the kaka or the Amaka Okeke says we feel how much money bread so ni na on kan wase bikini for maybe our Snapchat no blog kisi on kan wase okay very well say maybe Frank time mo nyimo mo toss me no Frank tete na sanke be yanko be yi akwala na egu because no Frank na twempena woni chi na Frank na see on person onye ready so be so father a second child Frank did not for how much you say enya sam kito ni na no gina de ma Frank no na so Frank buy internet or buy social media so or person ko phone say hey who wants to be a millionaire papa ni nie hey who wants to be a millionaire papa ni social media so no pay no ye ban say yen hweba dia or ye dead beat dad on hweba on chiankola school fees the only man so the 5-star hotel or the 5-star hotel so if you bill so enkola o dia you ono Sandra na ehwomo ono Sandra de kwa na de Frank ni maame eko USA ma Frank maame kotena ono Sandra na wo fo fie for so many years. We cover Franklin for so many years. We protected Franklin for so many years. We shielded him for so many years. No be in himself Franklin or Sebi. Or you turn through if you turn through me nabi. Or you turn through Chike. On who or empty man. What is it? Now Obeso bisa say Franklin wefi. Say no Sandra no echi ono Frank no say na on the ex ba the girlfriends ni bi kasa for over an hour and o ba ne so de before ba ne so enko ya collapse cry because of ebufo no na ahye ne so nti or tapes ni evidence e wo ho no mo or nema wo ho betumi di ache na Frank no edwane akọ faceless bloggers to security juice mo ho no mo mu post ni audios ma Frank ni go there so ka so shase a on riende ono na or a great wife na or a faithful to the core but maybe soon ye wa anymore who said no I was so choosing herself no walking away some we no seeking or no filing for divorce no it's answer what grounds or your bar when or your bar penny or your personal life you wait with the life I yet so be catch Chike about so wait me a car so person trip wait me a trip na e busa for that for you know other mase na Frank say Sandra hold my beer because me we intend the Frank a friend a close confidant a church in semu chen say me yere Sandra Edoho EXP0SES and shall say no I shall say from December 2022 bepim January 2025 and I say afraid them my brain.
And I want to put a stop to all this. The way I'm going to put a stop to all this, I will tell you. But firstly, let me tell you. Since 2022 December until January of last year, not this year, January last year.
Now when him, I'm not done say me na menya recordings. Frank na boss ankomo say na we nya recordings inti once upon a time. O share Chike e confront Chike kai say in the audio na mouth no. Chike kai say ever since on ni kunu no confrontation happen ye na ade no. On kasa biom ye.
People are saying this. Yeah. So
Apart from, of course, me talking, we being in contact whatsoever with each other, right? That's the biggest fault we have, right? But I can tell you that in the public, he's the one. Do you know that?
Right. And Frank was o share Chike kra no. Chike on internet no so e ka say mono ne jemba monyi mma panifo na ne ji omho oh Chike ne philosophy no.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like the past maybe 2 relationships I've been in, they've been older than me.
I like that.
But Chike boa. O share Chike no ne girlfriend bi and I just say na enam. Pressure so say o no share no.
That news that came out is very, 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 very true. I approached that stupid boy because this is my second marriage.
okay.
I approached that stupid boy. I saw him one day. He was shaking like a leaf. And I told him, I said, do you know who I am? He said, yes. Okay, so what the hell are you doing with my wife? He was with a girlfriend. I said about old women. He had a serious girlfriend he wanted to marry. She's young. So all that crap he was talking about, old women and everything. He had a girl that he wanted to marry that was engaged to. The girl, her name was Precious. I met him and I told him, I said, if my wife is stupid enough to want to cheat on her husband, why would you, a small rat, encourage it?
No catch a Chike time o share ne say masa. Me yere no sisi a so mebo but macho. But senka first ne pa mi share oba no 2011 mu ye ware ye ne ade no. Ena sa me na so mebo na me hu sa wona ne yes because or several recordings ho. It's the first time no we na ko be bot Chike ni na mutuo ama na dane apache.
And he went, is that what she told you? I said, dude, I have your recordings. I said, I knew I have your recordings. You talking to my wife. And I told him, I said, see what? I said, me, I am not somebody. If the woman was worth anything to me in terms of like before when I married her, before she started all this nonsense, I said I would have shot you in 2 kneecaps. You would be confined to a wheelchair. So she's really not worth it to me. Because if a woman can do that to the husband repeatedly with this same guy.
No evidence. Now so still understand koso na ono ebia obebisa say na wo evidence. And they say na still awo aware nimu. O say no stay aware nimu because of enkwala mienu no. No person ne Sandra nyina aka bom no mu raising nkwala ne together. Enu ntia. Nti na wa ready cry say senka All catches Sandra said, confess, like Sandra confess here. And can Kolani see what the best channel.
See, let me tell you, I have been facing this thing. Some people knew, but I held it to my heart because I have 2 boys. I told that guy, I said, I have 2 boys from this woman and I want to raise them. Leave this woman alone. Maybe she will come to her senses. Then I will overlook it. I'll take one for my sons. They continued. In the audio, she's the one encouraging the guy.
Because what was Sandra who? Osia Sandra no 2010 2011 no. Ono this Sandra cool school. Or this Sandra cool school no besides obeying. And a Sandra Castle or person going to cosmetics and interior designer chick. No. Frank and catch Sandra say, okay, uncle into interior design. And or setting Sandra up. Or no Sandra Huntino, Okosia deco who photography. Sandra Unquan and the client. Sandra in Tiana Kada for a demon of Frank Edoho no. Ayama Sandra. They say Sandra do pepper so be. Office about to be a cheaty. No cheaty. Echo. No the Chike in the cheaty.
I don't know what I did to deserve that. Let me tell you something. That woman, I sent her to school in 2010 to 2011. We were married then. That was when we met. She went to school, came back, and she said she wanted to go work. I said, you should do a business. What do you like to do? She said she likes skincare and interior. I said, skincare's not going to get you a lot. Let's do interior. So she did. I found her first carpenter for her. I raised everything I did. I studied interior design photography for her for 4 years. I was very good at it. And the reason why most people don't know is that I had just one client, her, and she wasn't paying me. So I was doing all this for my wife until I raised her to the extent that trouble now started. So she felt that she was big and started an affair with this guy.
Now some time ago, right? Sandra yes, no ofifie for bare 3 months. Ofifie ni Sandra be soon ye pa ni chow be who be owo and osaso back. Osaso back how did they see 2 weeks? 2 weeks later. Sandra ne Chike.
Leave the guy, she will not agree. There was a time that I left her. It's okay, let me just go. I left for 3 months. I went and stayed in a hotel. She was looking for me for 3 months, crying, crocodile tears. Finally found me. Finally got me out of the hotel. I came back only for her 2 weeks later to go back. I have the recordings.
No, Sandra issues no, right? Edu pepe so be ma. Just say. No, I say we say. Afa dia wa bre. Opeso oja ware no. Into oyire Sandra for the ring. Sandra friend papa esu chen papa daddy Frank we bu mensa ene ade ama ne papa ka chen say ukunu ebu nsa park fifi ho. Ono Sandra no e park e di fifi ho no mo ene ade.
The thing that annoys me, see, my own is this. I was ready. I held all this evidence. I left on my own. So there was one day I couldn't take it anymore. And I said, all right, give me back my ring. And she fought me for that ring. I took the ring back. Then she went and called her father. Her father stays in Houston. And said, oh, that man handled her. I said, okay. Then the father said, okay, leave the house. So the next day she packed from the house. I had it already.
If the baby say 170 jeans him, the who ya so ba na di na court. E ma ne warning Sandra say, e ma ne fa no Frank na court because of the Frank ne court. Obe Lucy Sandra ntie. Na Sandra ne court because Sandra demanded some more 4 million Ghana cedis. Hey, 4 million naira, 4 million Ghana cedis they say in Kafama no. 4 million naira.
Down. I will not come back. And that's what happened. She came back and said, oh, do you miss me? I said, yeah, sorry, you are done. You are done. A month later, she came and picked my kids, went. Everything was going on well, and she went. She even allowed my children to come and stay with me for 1 weekend and went back and everything. Then it got to a point where she saw that I had moved on. Because you are with your boyfriend now, so me. I said, okay, me too. Me, I will go. I wasn't outside, but I wasn't going out because I was just focusing my heart, my soul, my strength on that woman.
But a court could defend any home, send your tea and the court ho, and all the audio store, any evidence now, and my judge and I done this in some way, dear, and wash it do. No, see, I'm not yashi. Because as some a quite level beer was echo. Why then can I say maybe? Hey, or no, Frank, no, we'll try different methods. We'll try the famous method, no, malice, no, and yeduma. We'll pack it out. Send Cassandra de Benyard in such and yeduma, Sandra Befane by 2 weeks later, Sandra Sasso Fanichi. We su ma be market chia usu and yeduma. Almost spiritual mother cry Sandra no introducing or no Frank need to. I'm a mamma dane or no so Frank the spiritual mother.
Then I went out. All it took was she just saw me with a very beautiful girl and everything. She lost it and went and took me to court that she wants a divorce. So it was just like anger. So, but the thing is this: if you don't wait for 2 years before you go to court, the court will ask you, why do you want the divorce before 2 years? You have to show proof. And I told her friends, I said, tell her that I have proof that she was misbehaving. So she shouldn't take that case to court because she was asking me if I should pay her 4 million every month for the children's upkeep. I said that was not going to happen. So anyhow, let's go. When I brought the evidence in front of the judge, the judge just said, please, you know that there are children involved. I said, well, according to this case, I'm the defendant. She's the plaintiff. So I think you're talking to the wrong person here. I'm merely defending myself. And that, all those things entered into court. I don't know if now it finally, so maybe that information now finally leaked through the court to QT Jules. Now, when the thing came out, so I found out that people were thinking that this thing just started now. So I put out a statement that it's 2 years, I've moved on and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, she now starts putting the narrative that, it's the guy's team doing it. So tomorrow, I'm going to release an audio. Tomorrow is going to be a long day for some people because I'm going to do just that. Because I'm tired of being accused falsely. My first wife, when people talk about this malice thing, they think that I'll just come and start keeping malice with somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody that I love. Why would I do that? Nobody keeps malice with somebody unless it's like you rightly put it, silent treatment. The person has been like that. Someone cannot come and enter marriage and wasn't doing silent treatment or wasn't doing malice before. Then he starts doing malice. I say if you cross the line, and by line, there are many things line means. I tried everything to stop this woman. I tried that malice, it didn't work. I tried leaving the house, for 3 months, it didn't work. I cried, it didn't work. And I was doing it for my children. I got our spiritual mother who will bear me witness, who she's not talking to. Our spiritual mother, who she introduced me to 16 years ago, and that woman is a holy woman. The woman doesn't talk to her anymore. And I tried. The woman knelt down in front of her, stop this. She knows me stop because she wants to die with Chike. So I said, okay.
Mama ne Sandra ankasa because mama ne ba asem ni mu de oka e bia no anya adwuma Chike eda so a Sandra aha gossip 24 based on nsem ya wati ugina hwan afa Sandra afa ananse Frank afa ana oni Chike ena ebo boo for the bullets chewadwe e comment section mu background